2-year update again. My first one was in 2021. My second one was in 2023. We're fitting in 2025. Well, closing out almost. So I figured I would just go ahead and do an update since watching the 2023 one, a lot has changed. As we can see, the layout hasn't changed at all. I still have the 2 drawers on either side. I still have the wood, rug, chair, and then my IKEA stand here. So on the left here, we still have those baskets. I don't know what to do with those. They're just kind of sitting there until I decide what to do with them. Still the same rug, still the same chair. I only changed out the pillow for the holidays. I took out my blanket so that I could use it since it has been kind of off and on cold here. And I do get cold doing my makeup, so I figured, you know what, bring it out, let's use it. I don't really use it all that much. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this side, which on the top here, I will just quickly show y'all. I'm not going to go into it yet because I do want to focus on the drawers. So in 2023, my drawers looked very different. All of this is foundations. Up until this point is foundations, and then these are shade adjuster drops to change some of the shades on these, and then a waterproof makeup seal, and then up here is all of my primers. Like, that is how I organize that. In the next drawer is my blushes and bronzers slash contours. If y'all saw that video, which I will link down below, I had a container here and another container here for separating the two. And then I figured this is a lot easier. Just them all out, I can see everything better. I know what I have. I can actually use and rotate, so that is what I ended up doing. Clearly, we have different products. We have ones I've probably decluttered, ones I've added on both sides, but this works so much better for me. So this is what I've stuck to as of the past like year and a half maybe, and I love it. It is working so beautifully. In the third drawer, right underneath, is kind of like a miscellaneous, kind of like a tool, backup, random crap drawer. I have my cake liners from Crazy Effects whenever they sent me these. I don't know if I still have a discount with them, so I'm not sure if you're still able to. I have this little container here for putting water in to activate the liners and like clean it off. I have this little plastic cup and plastic spatula for decanting, depotting, mixing whatever products. In here I have all the little, these are nail tools, but I use them for my liners. Depotting tools, I have a mixing palette or like a little thing to mix foundations on top of and clean it. Underneath is pearls, gems, stickers for my face, more spatulas, a little syringe. I have my beauty blenders back there because I don't really gravitate towards those or use those all too much. I have a bunch of extra sponges, my what do you call this? I have another powder puff, I think that's what you call that. And then this container from where it used to be up here is now in this drawer, and it's better here, out of the way, because I don't really use those a lot. This drawer is empty. And then I believe this drawer, well, I guess I thought it was empty, but I just have my mirror in there. Wow, that's where it went. Okay, but if y'all watched the 2023 video, you would have seen this drawer housed some of my palettes, and they're no longer here. No, that does not mean I don't have any palettes. It just means that I moved them. But on the top here, I still have this little decoration with my initial on it. I have the packaging to a recent palette that I just got in, which is the Singe Beauty Paisley Hoot. I want to wrap this and just stick it underneath the tree for funsies. I have now a cute little plant. It's a little shape of a bird, the little plant pot thing, and it's a succulent, and that sits here now. I think he's cute. He, she, whatever it is. Still have those brushes there, still have my container brushes. I added a coaster here because I do like to have a drink next to me when I'm doing my makeup. Then I also have this, this is new as of like probably a couple days ago. It's a little to-do list of things that I was organizing computer-wise, and then there was some notes in here that I need to remember, so it just kind of sits there for now to remember to get to. Next to it, this right here is actually my, okay, yeah, this kind of falls. But this is my makeup for like the month or until I decide to change it. But I have all of the brushes that I'm using or trying to use or want to use or whatever. I have products in here that I'm trying to use up. Just, you know, like a bunch of products that I'm wanting to use. Kind of like a monthly makeup drawer, but that's like accessible right next to me. I just grab them, put them on, and then go about my day. Moving on to sort of this little area, pretty much nothing has changed. Still, like I said, that is the same. Still have my wipes, my sanitizer, my little alcohol spray. Still have more wipes underneath there. This is empties slash packaging of new products that I'm like, I'm not yet sure what I want to do with yet. Do I want to keep them, return them? And then I can't really show y'all because this is hard, but then I have recycle bin and then all of my cables that sit there. So that's nothing exciting. On this side is the same thing as it was before, except right here has changed. So I still have the plug here for my chargers and phone and electronics, whatever, because I like to sit here, watch videos, and, you know, have it charging. It's just easy. I still have the 2 cups for eyeliner pens, like felt tip and liquid, and then I do have like some writing tools in there, and then my pencil eyeliners there. Still the same drawers of my lipstick drawers that still have all of my lipsticks. The decorations might have changed around a little bit, but I have my little unicorn there, my mermaid tail, and then the little quote sign that still is the same as before. Here, this palette, I went through my declutters and I brought it out because I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to keep this. Like, I don't know, like I kind of want to try it, maybe see if I want to bring it back into my collection again. I don't know, I'm in that kind of nostalgic mood right now. So that's just sitting there for me to like eventually do something with. And then this is all of the new makeup that I don't think y'all have seen yet. So that's a sneak peek of some of the new makeup that I am trying. In this top drawer, I have still the same things, except it's set up a lot different and way better. Still have all my concealers here. I have my mascaras and mascara tools, like my lash guard, my eyeliner guides, eyebrow things, and then have eye primers there. So nothing's really changed except for the layout of it, the organization. It looks much better. Everything is functioning so much easier. In this drawer is now my highlighters and setting powders, and then like glow booster sort of things. So yeah, so before I used to have just a little clear container here of all of my highlighters, and it was like nothing around. And then like I did the same with the bronzer contour blush drawer. I laid everything out, and now I can see everything that I have. I can easily grab, I can easily see, and it's just, this layout is so much more helpful. So it may not look that pleasing, but it works. This drawer has nothing. I want to say all of these drawers have nothing as well. This one, oh, my bad. Okay, this bottom one does have something. This actually used to house my other palettes, so I used to have palettes on the very bottom drawer of this side and then on the other side, but I've since changed things around. These are, so I think this is my depotted Second Nature palette, and then these are my singles, more of my like duochrome, multichrome singles as well, and then some extras over here that I haven't depotted or can't really depot, and they just kind of hang out here. And finally, moving on to my IKEA drawer, which not much has changed on this side except for this top part and then some of the drawers. But before, I used to have a candle sitting here, 2 vases on either side, and then like just a couple display palettes. Well, I have changed it up completely. It looks so much better. I needed to change up my palette organization because what was sitting in a drawer, it was more painful, more work in itself than it was actually helpful. So I managed to fit all of my palettes in these 2 baskets that I had sitting around, you know, on the floor over there. So I've organized them by size, so I have like largest to smallest, by brand, sort of, so to speak. So that is all, and it works. I can take a basket down, grab what I need. It's easier to see. Of course, with me grabbing a couple more palettes as I'm filming this on the way, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit them all again in here. And then my holiday candle, which is for the month of December is my Scentworks Sugar Cookie. Love this one. It smells so divine. Exactly like sugar cookies. I love them, and I'm happy. In this top drawer, if y'all remember, or if you watched the previous video before this one, this drawer is like my backups, and it was messy. So I organized it, and since then I've kept it organized and added a few things. So this is backup drawer. Yeah, I have a bunch of backup mascaras, I've got some eye primers, foundations, I have empty palettes, like little magnetic empty palettes, for just whatever use I need. I have empty containers so that whenever I decant or depot things and they start to get low and I can't really access them, I can house them in that. Foundation container, a bunch of like sponges back there, more eyelash curlers. So yeah, this is just a house of many different things. This second drawer is my sort of like also monthly makeup drawer, but also just some extras. So these are all of the products, with the exception of this, and then a few are on my vanity. These are all ones that I want to finish in the year of 2026, so those are sitting here so I can rotate through them. This used to be the eye drawer, so this would have my mascaras, eye primers, and all that, but now it just houses glitter glue, so whenever I need it, it's there and handy. This is the deck of cards whenever I had participated in deck of panning last year, and then some empty makeup products. On this side is like extra skincare, like immediate skincare that I'm working on, some chapstick, yeah, like, see, I am on its last life with that moisturizer, and yeah, so that's just kind of all what sits here, and yes, at the bottom it is wrapping paper to make it look better and nice. I love that. This next drawer has also changed. This one is like my project panning drawer, so to speak. Not quite, like, it is very loosely project pan. I have this journal here where it used to have my notes for all of the project pans last year I tried to participate in, and then ended up lowering them because I was like, whoa, I went a little too heavy with it, too much, too fast. So that's there, and then I do have at the very bottom a like no pan left behind sheets for next year, so we'll see if I actually go through with that. I don't know yet. And then in this little basket cubby thing, these are all of the palettes that I want to focus using for January. So I chose some like cooler tones with the exception of the Orchid You Not. But yeah, so these are palettes that I want to rotate using. I'm trying to do something different next year for my palettes. Tried to no pan left behind all of these, with the exception of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill one. This one, my goal for this one is mostly, I talk about this in a video, which I'm not sure if it's up. If it is, it'll be linked. If not, just wait for it. But my goal for this one is mainly just to use every single shade 10 times at least. You have all year to use this palette. This one will stay in from January to December, which I talk more about in that video. But yeah, so that one will always stay there. And then I choose every month palettes based on like the season, what's going on in that month, and yeah. So that's something new, trying to do. We'll see if I actually get through with it, but y'all know me, I get bored really fast. I believe, yeah, these next couple drawers, so it's this one, and this one, and this one, don't have anything in them. This drawer still has all of my lashes, nothing new there, and this bottom one, again, still has all of my lashes, and then lash tools and glue and things, so that really hasn't changed. And of course on the side as well, hasn't really changed. I still have wires, my electric lighter, or rechargeable, my ring light stand, extra wipes. But yeah, so that's basically everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this updated tour again. 2 years later might be a little tradition every 2 years. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!